Alright, what's going on, guys? So basically today we're going to be going through a full day of eating. I know I haven't been consistent on here at all. Literally what happened is I posted that video. I was like, oh yeah guys, I'm going to get back into everything. And then all of a sudden I got sick. I got sick for an entire week. Then my work schedule, I was working mornings and afternoons, and then I had to open the gym again. So then that kind of like screwed everything up. Now I'm on more of a consistent schedule. I'm just opening the gym now, so I don't really have to worry about like coming in for an afternoon shift. So now the content's about to start rolling again. I apologize because I know I said, oh yeah guys, I'm back. But this time I'm actually back. We're grinding hard. Today's just gonna be a full day of eating. Yeah, and this full day of eating, it's gonna be really good insight. I'm currently trying to lean down a little bit more, so I'm going to be showing you guys what I've been doing to manipulate my carbs, my proteins, my fats and everything, and then I'll show you all my meals. It is a rest day today, so all I have is cardio, so just make sure you guys stay tuned and we'll go through the entire diet. Alright guys, so these are all the essentials of my normal breakfast. We got 200 grams of red raspberries right here, frozen. I prefer actually frozen berries at this point. And then we got, can't believe it not, butter with our sourdough bread. So we do 2 slices of the sourdough bread currently. I'll manipulate that probably next week and just change it down to 1, just to start filling in a little bit more, start leaning out a tad bit more. And then we also have our eggs. So basically the eggs, and we got egg whites. 7 ounces of egg whites and then 3 whole eggs. I will calculate the macros once I cook all this stuff up, and then I'll show you guys the final product. Alright guys, so right here we got first meal of the day. So we got 2 slices of sourdough bread with the, I can't believe it's not butter on top of it. We got an energy drink, and then we got our 7 ounces of egg whites plus our 3 whole eggs. And then my favorite part, the frozen red raspberries. Now, I'll eat this basically every single day. It's the exact same breakfast all the time. I just manipulate whatever I'm feeling that I should have that day. I'm doing my own check-ins currently, but just trying to lean down a little bit more. So originally I had some oatmeal in it, but I decided to cut that out. So we have the sourdough bread. I prefer the sourdough bread over the oatmeal currently, but eventually I know down the line I'll probably revert back to the oatmeal and then go to cream of rice once we start prep. But prep isn't going to be for like another 1.5 years. So yeah, basically this is going to be the first meal of the day. All macros and everything will be right on the screen, and then macros and calories, and you guys can see what my calories are, and then I'll calculate them all up at the end of the video, and then you'll be able to see exactly what I'm eating every single day. Alright guys, so I just finished up my first meal today. Basically, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna wait about 30 minutes, then I'm gonna go around and do some cardio. It's a beautiful freaking day today. The past few days it's been like super cloudy, super rainy. But yeah, I have a treadmill in my basement. Very happy that we actually have one now. Doesn't give me any excuse to like not do my cardio anymore. Guys, I've been slacking lately. Like I pride myself on how hard I work in the gym, but I haven't been able to push as hard as I want with the cardio, with training abs, with training like even my food. So I've really like stopped, looked at what I was doing, because I was seeing that I wasn't making what I needed to make like as progress. So basically I completely changed everything. My diet is spot on now. I won't cheat on my food unless I know that my body needs a refeed in order to move around the food, boost the metabolism a little bit more. But cardio has been steady. I do cardio 6 times a week. And then abs, I'm training 5 times a week. Like my abs, I don't have abs. Like even whenever I lean down super, like to even like 15%, you can't see my abs. So I'm really needing to actually build my abs. Sure, abs are made in the kitchen, but abs are another muscle. You need to build them. You need to still work them with weight, even body weight. Like you can do your normal calisthenics ab workouts, but you need to actually be able to stimulate your abs in order to make them grow. They're like any other muscle. So basically that's what we're gonna be doing in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna go do some cardio, and then we'll come back out, and then I'll play with the dog. Alrighty guys, time to go do our cardio. Like I said, we're not slacking off this year, so we got a treadmill in the basement now. So here we go. Come over here. Basically, so the setting I do, we're just gonna do 3.5 speed. This is already set at an incline. It's on an incline about like of a 6 normally at like a gym, but it doesn't have an adjustable incline or anything. It's just the speed that you can do on here. But yeah, like I said, I've been really taking my cardio a lot more serious. I see a lot more muscle gain. Also, I can get a little bit leaner as well in my off season, and I'd rather that happen because that's gonna help us like actually be able to progress during the show. So if I can maintain good cardio year round, even in my off season, the physique I'm gonna bring is gonna be a lot better than like ever before. But like I said, we don't compete for a little bit, but my thoughts on competing right now, I have to go somewhere next summer, so I'm not 100% sure whether or not I'm gonna be able to do that David Lieberman's Natural Ohio. If not, we'll pick a show around like January, February 2026. But honestly, if I have another whole year of an off season, the amount of size I'm gonna be able to put on, I am still a natural athlete, but the size that I could put on, even in those years, it's gonna be crazy. Especially the more I learn about how to build a physique, how to sculpt more than just move weight. It's gonna be insane. Whenever we cut down, I'm gonna be diced. I'm gonna have good size, good round, full muscle. Focusing a lot more on this FST7 training principles, learning more. Every time I do cardio, I'll pull up like a video of Hani Rambod either being interviewed or he's putting his athletes through their workout. Specifically Jeremy Boyendia. They don't work together anymore, but Boyendia is my idol, my biggest athlete that I look up to. So if I can learn anything from those two, especially Hani or Jeremy, because obviously Hani's one of the greatest coaches in history of bodybuilding. But if I can learn more from them, it's just gonna make me a better athlete overall, especially once I apply the principles that they're involving. Currently, I'm not doing fasted cardio. I eat my first meal in the day to get my muscle protein synthesis the first time in the day, the first few hours of the day. And then I just wait like 30 minutes, and then I come down here and I do my cardio. But right now, we're just staying at 3.5 speed, around a 6 incline. But I do this for 20 minutes currently. Eventually, I'll increase it up. I think next week, I increase it up to 5 minutes, like 5 more minutes. So I'll be at 25 minutes a day. But just implementing more cardio and more consistency and training my abs and doing more cardio, I've actually seen that my waist is getting even tighter. And I'm in the 190s still, and I'm 5'8", so 5'8", 190 as a natural athlete, it's pretty good. I mean, I'm sitting around like 20% body fat right now. I'd like to see that go down to 15% by show day, or not show day, by the beginning of prep. But yeah, I mean, so far these past few weeks, after I was sick, I was like, dude, screw this. I gotta get my cardio in. I gotta start working even harder. Whenever you're sick, I don't know, it might just be me, but whenever I'm sick and I literally can't go to the gym, like I'm just out of commission completely. And this was only like a day or two. My body recovers pretty quick. But whenever I'm out of commission, I'm like watching all these videos, information, just soaking everything in. While I'm in there, I'm reading over my books and everything, trying to learn as much as possible so that whenever I come back, it's gonna be even like crazier of what a physique I can build. But I don't know, I think I'll probably start prep around 180, 185, because like you always want to be in that 25-pound range compared to what your
your actual show day weight is gonna be. Obviously, it's not about the scale, but considering the body fat that I'm at right now, it'll probably be around 180, 185, but that's gonna be over time. So probably within like 7 or 8 months, I'll be weighing that 180 or 185. You don't wanna get too sloppy in your off season, which I've had in the past. I bulked to 220. It was a completely dirty bulk though. So that kind of threw me off my game. I didn't really understand. I thought it was all about just eating as much food and just training as hard as possible. But I didn't implement any cardio in my off season. I never trained abs. And whenever it came show day, I was around 15% body fat whenever I stepped on stage. So not a good physique for stage at all. But whenever I was there, I couldn't see any shape of abs. I could see the upper, which most people can see their upper abs if they're sitting around like 20% body fat, but I just didn't have anything. So I gotta focus on this more. I gotta keep my waist tighter, so I gotta get rid of my love handles in this off season. So by prep, I don't wanna really have like love handles at all. Like if I'm holding a little bit of water, that's fine. But like, I have really bad love handles, and it makes my waist look even bigger than it actually is. So that's gonna be one of the focuses. But anyway, I'm gonna be pulling up a video, like I said, steady from the grates, and once I'm done with my cardio, then I'll get into my next meal, which is meal 2. So see you in the next clip. All right guys, so next meal is actually gonna be my normal post-workout meal. You guys have seen this one kind of in the past before, but today we're gonna be using the Evogen Mocha Evicino, and then this time we're actually throwing it into some ice and water in the blender. We also got our 1 scoop of creatine in there. Like I said, I mean, I don't normally use like the blender or anything, but since today's like my rest day, I'm like, kind of screw it. Like I want to see what it's like. I like the peanut butter cookie one with the ice and the water and the blender and everything. It comes out really thick and nice. So I actually can't wait to see this, because this one, a lot of the time whenever you put the ice in the water and you blend it all up, the flavor profile is even better than like whenever I normally like froth it up or mix it up. And then actually, instead of the Rice Krispie treats, which I've had before in the past, we're changing it up. Now I'm doing only 2 rice cakes. I got the white cheddar ones because I didn't have a chance to run in Target. If I go to Target, then I stock up on, I literally buy every single tomato basil rice cake. So I kind of have a problem whenever it comes to that. But that's gonna be our post-workout. Oh yeah, and then we also have 150 grams of raspberries again. So after this, then I'm gonna show you guys my 3rd meal of the day. That one's gonna be my chicken, rice, and then pickles. And then we'll do our beef, rice, and I have sugar snap peas, and then we'll do our last meal as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned.
Dude, this looks really good. See, but since there's xanthan gum inside of the pre-workout itself, it's gonna become a little thicker once you add some ice and some water and blend it up. It's just the reaction of the xanthan gum, and it basically turns it into like a perfect milkshake. So if you guys have a pre-workout or a protein powder that you guys are like really liking with only like shaking it up in a shaker bottle, definitely try to throw it in some ice and some water in a blender, and it'll be really good. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna get into those meals after this. All right guys, sorry about the background noise, but the Roomba's currently going, so, and it's literally right here. Our next meal is gonna be the 200 grams of chicken breast with our 210 grams, oh wait, no, I actually moved it down, so it's 200 grams of white rice. And then we have 4 baby pickles, because normally I do like 2 of the big ones, but I can't seem to find any of the big ones anymore for some reason. So it's gonna be the 4 baby pickles, double it, because normally they're about twice the size of those ones. So yeah, I'm gonna get this meal down, and then we're gonna get into our next meal. Alright guys, we're on meal 4 today. It's currently 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I gotta be in bed by like 9 to be up at like 3:45. But anyway, so meal 4 going down. This is gonna be 6.5 ounces of 93.7 ground beef with 190 grams of white rice. And over here we got 3 ounces of our sugar snap peas. So one of the tricks that I learned, because whenever I was doing my show prep, I never knew how to cook my ground beef, or any ground meat, in fact. Because whenever you cook it, it loses a lot of the weight and the juices and everything. So make sure that you guys experiment with how many ounces will actually equal out to whatever's on your program. So like I have 6.5 ounces of ground beef, but whenever I throw it onto my pan, it's 9.5. It's because, or 9.3, and it's because it's gonna suck out a lot of the water once everything cooks down. So, I mean, if you guys wanna use the 6.5, go ahead and put 9.3 ounces on there and cook it up, and you'll be around that 6.5 ounces area. That's just something that started to help me more, because I used to just throw on whatever like was on my program, I'd throw it on the pan. And by the end of that, I was getting like 2 ounces basically. So just keep that in mind if you guys are cooking up ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken, anything like that. But anyway, this is meal 4 going down. Right after this, we are on our final meal. We're currently only doing 5 meals a day. Eventually, we're gonna move down to 6 meals a day and really get things kicked off. But right now, I'm really seeing the progress and everything. Macros and calories are gonna be right up here. And you guys are gonna go ahead and see this next meal. Doggos are eating their dinner as well. Look at dude over here. Yeah. Eating your dinner. Yeah. And then we got Sam over here. Already ate all of his dinner. Saying hey everybody. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, our last meal tonight is gonna be our 200 grams of chicken breast plus 190 grams of white rice, and then 3 ounces of sugar snap peas, and that should bring it all out to the end result. The macros and calories are gonna be right up here. And thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, leave a comment down below. Tell me that you made it to the end of the video. Please like, share, subscribe. Road to 100,000 by the end of the year. And stay tuned for the next video.